Andrew, what's up? How's everyone doing today? Got a nice break in the weather. I'm out here fishing for some bass. Got some bloodworms on a bobber right here. And I'm tossing some lures out. What's up, Poston? I haven't caught anything yet. I've only been out for like 5 minutes. I actually just set up, but hoping to catch some nice bass today. So this is the lure I'm working with to show you guys. Paddle tail with a jig head. Ramen noodles. I'll tell you what, that the mix is probably would catch some catfish. That smell is so strong. Honestly, I might start trying that out. Probably put that on some chicken or something. Andrew, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not really sure what to say to that. It's horrible news. Gotta wheel down on this a little bit. Right? I don't think that's how I spend my last day, but I respect it. It's actually kind of windy here. It was supposed to be light wind today. It's not that bad, but I thought it'd be even less than this. Like I was expecting almost no wind. And we're losing tide. High tide was like 2 hours ago. So as time goes on, the water level will be getting lower. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'd be doing if I had one day left. I don't know if I'd be on YouTube, but I ain't mad about it either. I love the way this paddle tail moves in the water. It's very, very natural, it seems like to me. Water not choppy in March. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good weather right now. Good fishing weather. Wish it was a little warmer, but that's all right. We're gonna have those days coming soon. And there's like walleye around here, or supposedly there's walleye around here that should be biting pretty aggressively in this cold water temp right now. I think the water temperature in this river is probably it's somewhere between 50 and like 55. I think it was 51 the other day, but that was like on a very hot day, on a randomly hot day. Oh, I just felt something. Could have just been hitting a rock. What's your catch goal today? You looking for how many? Honestly, I'd be happy to catch one. I've been out nonstop this whole winter. December, January, February, I was out nonstop and I haven't gotten anything. I actually just got my first fish of the year. Last week I got a catfish further up the river, but it's been rough. I'm in Philly in Pennsylvania and the fishing here gets rough. So today, since it's still kind of early season, I'd be happy just to catch one. I'm hoping for a walleye, but there's walleye, there's catfish around here, there's largemouth bass, smallmouth bass. So I can see me getting a catfish or like a smallmouth today. I'd prefer a walleye, but we will see. Honestly, this paddle tail is moving so naturally that part of me wants to just use this all day. Usually I swap out between soft plastics and hard plastics, but this thing's moving nice. I think I'm gonna recast my worm real quick. It looks like I'm stuck on something. Mm. I think it might be too deep actually. Let me see if I can adjust. I'm gonna adjust my bobber stopper so that it's not so deep. Oh, fish just jumped out of the water. That's what I'm talking about. Love seeing that action already. He's already fish jumping out of the water. Most likely a carp. There's definitely carp here, although I've never caught one at this spot. But this river has some monster carp. Me and my friend have caught carp up to 30 pounds. I think I've had fish on my rod, carp on my rod from this river, even bigger than 30 pounds. But um, my rod wasn't strong enough to handle them, and I lost them. Where's my bobber at? Is it already down? Hmm. Do not see my bobber. Oh shit! Am I? Can I just not see my bobber? Oh, I guess so. I think I can see it now. Damn, that sun, the glisten is horrible. That just took me like forever to be able to find it. It is there though. I can see it. Want a catfish break your line? Nah, catfish around here don't get like there's some big flatheads around here, but I don't see me catching that on this. I would see me catching like a channel cat, and they don't get crazy huge around here. I mean, if you catch like a 10-pound channel catfish at this spot, that's like a nice fish. And I've caught catfish on this rod a bunch of times. I got like 20-pound line, so it's strong enough. My bobber looks like it's getting hit right now. Definitely getting hit. I almost don't even want to cast this lure out because I feel like this might go under. Something's trying to take it. It's bouncing. Come on. Yeah, I heard walleyes fight pretty good too. I've never caught one, but I've heard they're kind of like the equivalent to catching a bass. Like they don't stand out, but I've heard they're fun. I really just want to catch one because I've never caught one. So once I do, I think the hype will die down for me. This bobber's doing some weird stuff. But if I learned anything from bobber fishing, it's that if you pull this line too early before that bobber goes down, the hook is gonna slip right out of their mouth. I gotta wait for that bobber to go underwater before I try to set this. And this is ideal having this at the bank. So there's a bunch of rocks and boulders here about around this bank, and fish come up here all the time looking for stuff for bait. All right, well the bobber's dancing, but I'm just gonna keep fishing with this lure because I'm not sure what that is. Like I said, I don't want to pick it up too early. If I don't have anything on that bobber right now, that's insane because it is dancing so much. Some takes that patience already your expertise. Yeah, it's this winter has really taught me to be patient. So thank you. I'm hoping for the same thing, my man. I would love to catch a fish today. I've only caught, like I said, I've only caught one so far this season, and it's not really how I wanted to start the season off. This time last year, I already had a decent amount of fish under my belt, some bass and catfish, and I was getting out there for some panfish and like bluegill and stuff. But since we had a much colder winter this year, it's been a late start. What's up, guys? This is just to show you guys. This is the lure I'm working with right now. Got a nice paddle tail, and then actually gonna recast my worm that I got on a bobber right there. Just want to make sure it's not caught in anything and it's getting out there a little further. Could probably go a little deeper, I guess. Okay, that's what we'll do. Oh, yeah. Nice cast. I'll let her get out there. I really want it to be able to drift so I can cover a lot of ground. This sun is killing me though. It's really difficult. Like I can see my bobber right now, but not easily. I have to put a lot of effort in to find it. I wonder if it was bait fish that was hitting it because earlier it was like dancing, but nothing was taking it. I wonder if it was like little bait fish like nipping at it. I haven't really seen any panfish or like bluegills or anything come around here yet, but they could be here. Honestly, I think if anything catches me something today, lure wise, it's gonna be this paddle tail because that looks really nice in the water. It's moving like very naturally. And I thought about tossing a crankbait out, but I don't know. I haven't used a paddle tail in a little bit, and I've caught multiple species on a paddle tail at this spot, so usually it gives me good success here. Gonna try to lose the glasses. Starting to get a lot more comfortable with this reel because I've been using it a lot more now. This rod is like probably my favorite bass rod right now. I love the cork handle and the Daiwa reel. It's a Daiwa Tatula with an 8.1 gear ratio. It's great for these like quarter-ounce lures. Oh, just making sure hook is still well. I got these jig heads on Amazon real cheap. I think it was like $10 for like a 20 pack. If you go to the bait store, you get these same jig heads and they're like $5 for like 5 of them, which is ridiculous. Amazon's always the move. Jig heads are so expensive now; it's crazy. You buy any like lures or any artificial lures or anything like that at the bait store, and it's twice the amount that it would cost on Amazon. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why my bobber keeps coming so close. Should be some fish here. You know, the water temp is getting warmer. Wind calmed down. We just had a bad storm. You would think the fish would be getting up and getting more active. Kind of have high expectations of today, which could be a bad thing, but I've caught a lot of fish here when you come like the day after a storm. We had a lot of bad like wind. Everything's a lot more calm now. I gotta fix the line on this other rod. This current definitely isn't helping me today. And this thing has been a problem since I got here. Wow, that's fucking annoying. I never understand how this shit happens. Look, and now I think it's stuck at that bush down there. Nope, got it. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Now let's see. Dax, how you doing? I'm in Philadelphia in Pennsylvania fishing for some bass or walleye. I got some bloodworms out on that bobber. You just watched me send out. I got a paddle tail on this. I'm tossing out right now. So there's bass here. There's walleye. There's catfish, and there's carp too. But I've typically caught bass and catfish at this spot. I've never caught a walleye here, but I've heard from a lot of people that this is a nice walleye spot as well. So if I had to guess today, I think what we would be lucky with is either a smallmouth bass or a catfish. And I don't see my bobber right now, but it could just be because the sun, it's really hard to see. Yeah, I see it. Okay. It's going all the way over there. But that's good. I'm glad it's moving. It kept coming over here and then like looping back around. I don't know why, but I'm glad it's like venturing out this way now because I haven't really been able to cover that side of the bank yet. And what I'll probably do is I'll spend some time here at this spot and then I'll move. I gotta fix this. What is that? Hope that's just grass and not my line. Now where is my bobber? Ah, Jesus, I gotta check that. Seems like it's going around this rock now. Texas River Cats, what's up? How you doing? Could potentially see a catfish today with this bloodworm. Caught a catfish in this river last week to the day. On this worm. Shit, I'm an idiot. Just stepped on my rod. Everything looks alright though. Yeah, so basically when I'm fishing this river, I'm kind of just fishing for whatever because there's so many different species at these spots. Like I've caught muskie here before. I mean, I can say what I'm fishing for. I can say what I'm hoping for. But realistically, I could catch one of 5 species right now on that worm. That worm could get me a carp, it could get me a catfish, or get me a bass, a walleye. I don't, probably not a muskie or nothing like that, but any of those listed, is it's likely on this lure. I've caught catfish on this lure. I've caught bass on this lure. Apparently, this is a good walleye lure. This paddle tail that I think it's a snag. No, I think it's a snag. Ah, man. Ah, did I lose it? Yes. Fuck. That sucks. Man, that kind of bumped for a second like it was a fish. That's depressing. All right, well let me re-rig. I'm probably gonna do the same lure to be honest with you. But I don't see my bob. I see my bobber. Okay. All right, let's redo this. I knew it was bound to happen. All right. If you guys are interested, this is the advanced angler bass pro shops bag. It's absolutely insane. I have a pocket like this on both sides. I put all my soft plastics. That's trash. I got some 3700 tackle boxes in here. I think you can fit up to 6. I have 4 in there. Same thing on the other side. And then this is a nice pocket for all like extra loose stuff. This is like the greatest thing I've ever gotten fishing wise. So it's a little expensive. I think it was like 130 bucks, but definitely worth the cost. Where's the zipper? These are the jig heads I was mentioning earlier, real cheap on Amazon. See if I see my bobber anywhere. Because I don't think. Where is my bobber? There's my bobber. Okay. Just making sure I don't got a fish on while I redo this. And these are the saltwater assassins. These are great too. Caught a bunch of different species on these. And let's see if I can do this because line it up like right there. Good enough for me. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? I'm getting pretty good at this. Before I cut this line, let me just redo this worm because it seems to be continuously going to the left past this big boulder. At least it's kind of warm today. Like it's not hot. I would love to feel some heat on my neck, but I'm just happy it's not cold. This is the setup I have just so you guys see for this. I got a slip bobber with the bobber stopper further up the line. I know it's hard for you guys to see right there. And I could just pull that bobber stopper up and down to dictate the depth of my bait. And then I have like a little leader, some split shots, small hook and a worm. And I'll let this worm soak for a little bit, but eventually I'm gonna swap it out and put a new one on because I want to get the blood to pull the fish in. And after a certain amount of time, obviously that blood is gonna be gone. So I gotta fix this real quick. I think I had a backlash earlier. There you go. I'm getting really good at fixing these backlashes now. There's my bobber. I'll give it a little bit of slack. All right, and then I'm gonna rig the other rod up. Get back out there. What's crazy is this looks like, if you don't know, if you lose a lure and you see you see your line like this, that's actually a sign that your knot failed, which is crazy because my knot game is usually like very good. So do the clinch knot. 1, 2, 3, 5. Pull it through. Shit. All right, that time I messed it up. Cause it's actually really difficult doing this on the phone. Cause you're like back and forth between looking between the phone camera and like looking at it without the camera. And it's making me second guess myself. There you go. And that's it. Okay. Where's my bobber? Just so I know I'm good. Do not see my bobber anywhere. Oh, that was me. See, the line is kind of tight, but where is this thing? Oh my god, it's already on the other side of the rock? That's crazy. This is getting annoying now. Probably give this worm one more cast and then I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Okay. Um, I could probably go a little deeper. Hmm. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go a little deeper. What is that right now? Probably 4 feet. Let's go. Okay. That is probably to the rod. It's probably 5 feet, 5.5. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay. Now let's get this lure back out there. And for those of you just joining, oh, a little bit of a backlash because of my snakehead knot. For those of you just joining, this is the lure we got. Nice chartreuse paddle tail. It's called a saltwater assassin. Very good lure. I've caught a bunch of species on this. And these jig heads, I got 1/4 ounce jig heads on Amazon. Cheap pack of like 20, I think, for a couple dollars. Way, way cheaper than buying the name brands at the bait stores, in my opinion. I'm looking for my bobber. I don't see it. But the sun glare is so bad, it's hard for me to find my bobber on this water. Hmm. Oh my god, I think it's already past that. Oh, it is. It's all the way over there. Okay, let me do another cast. And then I'll redo it. Oh, did that guy leave over there? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. I usually fish over there to the left, but there's a guy over there fishing. All right, let me redo this worm rod. I don't know why it's friggin' pulling so hard to the left now. I guess because we're at like we're losing tide, so I guess the river's going back out that way. And that's why. Still kind of annoying though. Cam, thank you, thank you. I would love anything today, but yes, I would love a big, big fish. There's some big catfish around here. Hoping this guy to the left leaves. I think he's getting ready to leave. I don't know what's going on here. I'm in Saskatchewan. I'm sorry, I can't even pronounce that. Lakes are frozen yet. 2 more weeks till the season closes. Nice, nice. Sorry, I can't even pronounce that. Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan Lakes? Lake Arena, what's up, man? How you doing? Glad to see you back. I think I'm hitting. Am I on? Am I hitting rocks or something? What the hell? I don't know what that was. Where's my bobber? Because my line was just doing something weird. Oh, there's my bobber. Man, I keep thinking I'm catching something. Just engaged. My profile name. Nice, nice, nice. Just changed it. Nice. Where am I? I am. So I'm in Philly. I'm always in Philly and Pennsylvania. I'm fishing the Schuylkill River right now. So I have little slip bobber set up with a worm. I'm probably gonna swap this out soon because I've been tossing this blood worm around for a while and the blood's probably gone. So the scent probably isn't as strong, but I'm tossing this out for kind of like whatever. And got some lures I'm working with. Show you. Shit. Backlash. Nice paddle tail. Oh, so I can. This sun glare is so weird. It's like putting a shade. I can barely see right in front of the camera. I can't see anything honestly because the sun is like hitting me right in the face. There can be shrimp, I think, in there. Was it salmon? Uh, I'm not sure. I wouldn't say salmon or cod. We're kind of far from saltwater right now, so I will say I've heard that drum started coming back into this river like a year or two ago because the water constant. I guess the water is getting cleaner now, so some saltwater fish are starting to like re-enter this lake. So I've heard people are catching drum in here. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. Snag. Damn it. Damn it. I just lost another lure. What the fuck? There's some snag right there. Okay, that's the second time I got caught on that spot. That sucks. Oh, my bobber is. Looks like my bobber's going under. No? Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got snagged twice in the last 20 minutes at that spot to the right. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my bobber right now because it looks like something's nipping at it. I gotta pull it in because it's going too much to the left anyway. I'm gonna toss this out while I re-rig or then after. Oh, there's a fish. Take that worm. Take that worm. Oh, bobber's moving. Ah, all right. Thought there was gonna be something there. I usually, if your arms hurt, take a little sit. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about taking a little bit of a break. I keep losing my friggin' bobber. Is it under right now? Nope, it's right there. I just can't friggin' see it. I'm gonna have to start getting like orange slip bobbers or something. This yellow is just like trash. It's so hard to see on bright days. I think I need to start looking for some orange slip bobbers. Hmm. Best bait is mostly big worms. Yeah, that's what I got. I got some big blood worms out there. So I forgot which lake it was, or it was a river. All right, let me see if I can pick a different lure. Maybe I'll take a break from the paddle tails and toss a jerk bait out or something. I caught my first smallmouth bass ever. I caught at this spot on this jerk bait. Maybe I'll give this a chance. I'll do the best I can to tie this on camera. It's so hard tying these knots with the phone camera right in front of me. I'm actually going to do a uni knot because I feel like my clinch knots haven't been doing me any justice. One, two, 4, 5. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. There's actually people fishing over here. I'm surprised. It's still kind of cold. Make sure to get a moving lure to make fish more gullible. Yeah. That's why I was kind of thinking crankbaits. This has good movement to it. Ah, I think that was a not issue. Hold on, let me redo that cast. Fuck it. Okay, that seemed better. First big carp. Yeah, I've only actually caught one before, and it was like 16 pounds. It was in this river, but it was like further up the river. Is that guy still over there? Yeah. 18 to 21 pounds in ice. A friend of mine caught a 30-pound carp in this river too. They get big, man. The carp in this river get up like 50 pounds. This is a great jerk bait. This is like the first one I ever had. I've had just a fish just jumped out right there. Looked like a catfish. That looked like a catfish that just jumped. At least we know there's fish here. Yeah, they're rough. They're the things you really gotta just like toss on out and wait. I've actually caught a catfish on a paddle tail here once, but that's like very rare. All right, let me. I am going to redo the worm on that rod and get one with more blood on it. I think we're gonna catch a catfish today, guys. I think that I'm gonna redo this worm, and one of these worms are gonna get us a nice catfish. I think, which I will absolutely be happy with. These are the worms that I got. I don't have many left, so I'm gonna try to make the best of them. Bob was doing some dancing right now. I think it's just the current. Kind of want to toss this worm over there just real quick, where that catfish jumped, and just see what happens. You never know. One time further down this pier over there, I had a minnow on a bobber and just tossed it out, and like instant hit from a catfish. Like I must have had crazy luck that day and just dropped it right where a catfish was. You don't get as lucky with worms, but it's good to know there's fish feeding on this bank right now. Like the river's definitely coming back to life. When I was in the sea swimming, a shark tried to attack me. Oh my god. You stabbed a shark? Jesus. I don't know what I would do if I saw a shark. I'd probably piss myself. Alright, I think I should redo this worm now instead of wasting my time. Yep. Alright, let me take it off and redo it. Or maybe add a small one on that has some blood in it. That might be the move. Let's see. A guy taught me a trick. Sorry, a guy taught me a trick to. I think something was biting us actually. Look at that. Push the worm down, and then just add the next one on, and it looks like an even bigger worm. So what I'm gonna do is look for a small worm. Tits. Like this. This is kind of small. This worm, but I can get some blood out of it. I might just wrap this bitch around a few times. Trying to cut it up a little bit so that you get some of this blood out of it. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Alright, there is some blood coming out. Do I have any worms left after this? I have one very small one. Okay. Alright, so we'll just try to make this last. I have one very small worm left that I can use if I have to. There you go. Alright, should be good. Let's cast this bitch out. Yeah, I might put you guys on my stand and take you off of this. I don't know. Nah, I guess we'll leave you guys on here for now. This body holding me. I might go out for Striper tomorrow with a friend of mine. I might do like an all day, not all day, but like all day after work stream. Some bloodworms for Striper on this spot close by. It's kind of like a beach behind an airport. I don't see my bobber and my. Oh, I see the bobber. Fuck, that's so annoying. I have to get an orange bobber. I have to. This is so frustrating. Oh, did that guy leave? Oh, that guy left. I'm gonna set up at that other spot. Truck, yeah. All right, let's go set up at this better spot. Of course. Of course. I don't see my bobber again, but whatever. This spot is much better. Yeah, let's go do this spot. A creature that could kill a megalodon? Probably nothing. I would think nothing. Did any of you guys watch that Netflix documentary? on the dinosaurs. I just watched that show and I thought that was pretty cool. A megalodon. I mean, aren't they like the biggest? I would say nothing in the water could kill that. At least nothing in the water that I can think of. See, we're losing a lot of water here. And I'm gonna see if I can. Let this bitch get some distance. That guy was fishing over here and I didn't see him catch nothing, but I don't know what he was fishing with. A Leviathan? Oh, a Leviathan? Probably. Those things are nuts. Like the Kraken? Those things are pretty crazy. I'm gonna set you guys up on this stand here. Just give me a little bit of a break. It's kind of frustrating with the camera on my neck the whole time. Oh, shit. Happy play. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, shit. I set you up on my rod. Be back in 2 seconds. Okay. I think we'll go higher. How's that? That's a lot better. See, now I really can't see my bobber at all. Because now it's in the. I don't know. Maybe I should be careful. I'm just gonna have to like see what happens, I guess, because I can't see that bobber at all. So I'm just gonna have to like. All right, Mac. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. Yeah, I can't watch my bobber at all, so I'm just gonna have to pay attention to the bod and see what happens. Definitely gonna start looking into getting some orange slip bobbers. Better. I think I'm just gonna put you guys back on my chest for now. It's too windy. I think there's gonna be an issue with the stand. I think that's good. This sun is. I'm just in the worst position with this sun. Man, I thought I would have caught a catfish by now. One of these worms. Seems to be catfish going up and down this bank today. They're just not biting. One sec. Gotta grab something from my tackle bag. What do you guys think of this jerkbait? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you guys again. I know there's some people who just joined. What do you guys think of this? I caught my first smallmouth bass on this jerkbait at this spot right here, last season. And I haven't caught anything on it since. That's actually the only fish I've caught on it, but it was a nice smallmouth. It's like 2 pounds, maybe 2.5. I think it was 2 pounds. I think sometimes I overweigh them. Like they're lighter than they look sometimes. It was probably a 2 pounder. But still a nice smallmouth and a nice first one and on a jerkbait too. That was one of the craziest feelings ever, like getting a fish on a jerkbait. And it was my first cast. I remember I came here miserable, scared the hell out of me. Did not expect it at all. I think I'm gonna redo that worm. Could be stuck on something. Nope, not stuck. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. So for you just watching, this is what I got on this rod. Just a worm on a hook. Nothing crazy. You know what though? Could probably redo this a little bit. Nice fat worm. If you were a catfish, you'd eat that, right? I mean, I would if I was a catfish, personally. So I don't really know what's going on with the catfish in this river today. Oh my god, my arms and chest is so sore from going to the gym. It's very difficult doing anything after a gym day. Today was back and biceps. And I'm toast. I just started doing 2 body parts a day. Before this, I was doing one a day. So like chest, I would do chest one day, biceps and triceps in a day, like do like an arm day. I would have a leg day, and then shoulders and abs, and then back. But I decided that too much time goes in between those sessions. You're not hitting your body parts enough. So I've switched it, and now I do chest and triceps in a day, back and biceps in a day, and legs. And then basically those 3 days just on repeat. And I'll try to sprinkle in shoulder exercises when I can. Because typically, to be honest with you, most of the exercises you're doing, a lot of like the pressing exercises, you're hitting your shoulders also. So it's not like you're not hitting shoulders, but I also just kind of hate doing shoulders. It's definitely my least favorite. Ah, wind seems to be picking up a little bit. I might toss a new lure on this soon. I don't have high expectations with this jerk bait right now with what I'm fishing for. I mean, it's definitely possible, but probably do one more cast after this and then swap out. I want to do something I can get a little deeper. This is just a surface rider. It's not going, it's a shallow jerk bait. It has like a very small lip on it. And because of how low the water level is getting, it's getting a little harder for me to keep it low. All right. We could probably put something new on this bitch. I'm thinking about what I want to put on this next. Let me check this worm first. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's make a decision on this lure. Maybe I'll do a wacky worm. Maybe. Maybe I will do. I think I have a hook right here. I know a hook just fell in here earlier this morning. Whatever. Just grab another one. Uh, oh, you know what? It fell in here. I think. Whatever. Don't care. Not gonna spend all day. I mean, is there anything else in here I could toss out right now that would make sense? Maybe this. It's a little late for this rod though. I might have a little bit of a difficulty, and I would toss this out too, but I think with that big caster, it would be a struggle. No, I'll do a wacky worm. Should be able to do a wacky worm on that rod. And now where is my bobber? Oh, I see it. Okay. All right, that should be good. Okay. Let me swap this out. Swap it out with from a jerk bait to a worm. Okay, and I don't know, like, I'll most likely get snagged, but, oh my god, wait, I got some tubes. Oh, I should toss some tubes out. I might be too late, though, I kinda just you know what? Okay, you know what I'll do? Wait, do I have the tubes with me? Fuck yeah. Truck, yeah, dude. Oh, just hooked myself. Truck, yeah, dude. I might try to toss one of these out. Kinda weightless, though. Maybe I could just crimp. It might look kinda hacky if I crimped a split shot on, but I think it's hmm, fuck it. Alright. Not bad, right? We're getting better at rigging these soft plastics on the hooks. The only thing is this is, like, weightless, which I would do, but on this rod, I think it's gonna be difficult. I might just add a quarter-ounce split shot, like, right here, maybe. Look at my other rod. Yep, bobber's still there, of course. Why would I ever think that I'm gonna catch something? Okay. Yeah, I'll put the worms away for now, and I'll put this jerk bait back. Hmm, here they are. Got these drones, and yep, I think I might just put one of these on. I don't wanna overdo it because 'cause I'm worried about the presentation not looking nice, but I think if I go right there, I don't wanna go on the knot. I just don't like I this is like a hacky looking presentation, but, hmm. Do I have any egg sinkers? If I have an egg sinker, I would feel a little bit better about that. Really gotta organize this shit better. I'm pretty sure I got egg sinkers in here, unless my friend Joseph burnt me for them. What the hell? No way he took my egg sinkers. Fuck it. Let's just toss it out like this and see what happens, I guess. I just want you guys to know that I'm aware how hacky this looks. I'm fully aware of that. Just don't have any of my egg sinkers with me. Let me see how it feels without the split shot. Let me see how that feels. Maybe it's not that bad after all on this. If I loosen the Nah, I need that split shot. All right, I do the split shot, or maybe I can just go up a little more up the line. Like maybe I'll go right here. It's a little better, I guess, right? That looks like it's supposed to be like that. Having that split shot's so weird. It just looks so hacky, and it's not about it looking like professional to me, but like if it looks unnatural to the fish, it could scare them off, and that's what I'm worried about. Or they just they'll think it's bullshit. All right, let me there's my bobber, so my worm is still there. All right, I'm gonna toss this out, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drag this across the bottom. I'm gonna give it a minute and let it sink. And it's very, very likely I'll get snagged on this here because whenever I work the bottom here, I tend to get snagged almost immediately. But I'm gonna do what I can. Literally feels like there's nothing on. Snagged. Told yous. Got it. Told yous I was gonna get snagged. You didn't listen to me. Thought I was lying. Thing it just hit. I'm honestly shocked. Like I've been seeing catfish coming up and down this bank this whole time, and I haven't had any bites on the worm, which is shocking to me. It's gonna get a little chilly out. It's gonna get a little cold. Tomorrow, I think, is gonna get up to 50 degrees, which is friggin' huge because I am so sick of this cold. I'm so ready to have some warm days again, man. And like not feel like I'm just trying to do everything I can to stay comfortable when I'm out fishing. Might go live tomorrow for some striper and maybe start a fire at the beach I'm gonna be at. tossing the tube out right now. I got some bloodworms on a rod over there. Trying to catch whatever's biting, but hoping for walleye or a smallmouth bass. Thought I just felt something. There's a snag. Yeah, I might swap out to something else, a different lure. This is not a professional setup at all. I'm not really feeling it. I think I'm gonna toss out something different. So, like I kind of feel like I want to just do a crankbait, like a lipless crankbait. So maybe this red one. I don't know. What do you guys think? I also have of the lipless variety. I have this one, which is really nice. Also, and I haven't used this one yet, but I just don't feel like today's the day for it. Show you guys. This drawing is nice too, but I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the redhead right now, to be honest with you. I've become a huge crankbait guy over the last season or so. Where are my snippers? Hmm. Down. Oh, here they are. I'll handle that shit in a minute. Oh, you gotta cut this tag. Mm, okay. Let me just clean the rest of this stuff up. I'll probably just put this back in here like this. Ah, come on. There you go. And then I just have to put the split shot back. All right, then I should be good to go with this lure, but I'm gonna check my worm. I think I see the bobber right there, but I'm just gonna do a cast. ZP, what's up? Rattle traps. I don't have any of them, unfortunately. But if I did, I would use it. Whatever. I'm just gonna toss it out. Doesn't seem like anything's biting anyway. Okay. You know what, let me get a sip of this water because I'm thirsty as hell. I ate a lot of food today, and still I am very excited to eat something else when I go home. Me being full does not last long. I eat a meal and I'm probably full. Even if I stuffed myself, I'm probably full for like an hour. Yeah, it's not. It's starting to. Okay, let me tighten that spool just a little bit. Too much. Okay. I'll let that bitch sink. Trying to put as much time in as I can today because I don't know what the odds are of me being able to get back out tomorrow. So far, I've not had the most successful season. I've only caught one fish, and that was a catfish last week. But I am trying. Moth crumb, yeah. She ain't gonna say nothing to me. The lady ain't gonna say nothing to me. I don't need her permission to do nothing. She don't tell me, I tell her. Nah, I'm just playing. She knows I'm out here. I let her know. Bobber's dancing. And the bobber's actually going the opposite way right now. It's been going to the left the whole time. Why is it going to the right now? Hmm. Wonder what that is. Could there be a fish on? Maybe. Is there a fish on? I don't. I'm a little nervous to mess with it. I really don't like messing with the bobber until the bobber goes underwater, to be honest with you. I don't want to scare a fish away if there is something on that drawing. Kind of don't want to cast over there. Walk over here. Cast over this bitch. No? That bobber's definitely doing some weird stuff. Just waiting to see that drone go under. It'll happen. It'll happen. Oh. Does seem to be moving a little aggressively. I just think if there was a fish on it, would have went under by now. Maybe the current's just going the opposite way now. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like it's still going this way. And it's coming out of the water. I don't know. Wonder if it's just snagged on something. I mean, come on, take that thing, man. If there's something on there, just take it. Jesus, let me get a fish today. Maybe the wind direction's changed. Wonder if the wind direction. Yeah, that is what it is. I can tell by the ripples on the top. The wind direction changed. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to move my rod over a little bit so that I can still cast here. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, it is a little underwater. I wonder if it's just snagged. Fuck, man, I want to fish so bad. I'm getting so aggravated. I've been doing enough of fishing my ass off to get no results. Like, I deserve something at this point. Okay. Back out with the lipless. Back out with the lipless. If I lose this lure, it's the last lure I'm losing today. But we will see if we can make something happen. I'm a little nervous because my net is not long enough to reach the water level right now, but we will see what we can do if and when I catch something. Ah. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I don't know what that was. That scared the shit out of me. All right. Or whatever. And the wind's picking up. It's really starting to move my bobber all over the place. I've seen fish jumping out of the water. Honestly, like the whole time I've been here for like an hour and a half now. and I've seen, or maybe even longer than that, and I've been seeing fish jumping out of the water all over, but it just doesn't seem like anything's biting right now. The water temp is still a little low, so they're still a little lethargic. But I mean, I would think I'd be getting something with those worms. The scent from those bloodworms should be really pulling something in. Come on, fishies. One of you's got to be hungry. I know there's fish in this fucking river. One of them got to be hungry. It's ridiculous that none of them are eating right now. Absolutely ridiculous. One more cast with the lure. One more cast with the lure. I lied. Another one. Oh, I don't want to stop. I just feel like I would have caught something by now. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna start getting ready to pack it up. Been out for like an hour. Or I think I've been out for 2 hours, and just not getting anything on these worms. And I thought the Lord was gonna get me a little something, but nah. So thanks everyone for coming out and watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking probably around 4:30. I'll be back on fishing for some striper. With a friend of mine. We're gonna stay out late. Set it. Probably start a fire. So hope everyone enjoyed.